In today's news, Khamzat Chimaev unleashes on Ilia Topuria. Arman Tsarukyan reveals tension with the UFC. Chael Sonnen says there is no way we see Islam Makhachev face Topuria next. And Nickal previews his fight with de Ridder. Let's dive in. Arman Tsarukyan reveals tension between him and the UFC, and he didn't hold back. Despite being offered a main event slot this July, Arman rejected the deal, making it clear that he's not fighting just for money or to fill a card. The opponent they suggested was ranked lower, and for the #1 contender, that simply didn't cut it. Tsarukyan emphasized that he's earned every inch of his ranking, so for the UFC to now offer him a fight against someone further down the rankings, especially without a title shot guarantee, felt like blatant disrespect. He's not about to do favors for fighters ranked 10th or below when no one extended that courtesy to him during his own rise. The UFC floated names like Mateusz Gamrot for a possible rematch, but Arman shut it down. Arman also discusses the potential super fight between the champ Islam and Ilia Topuria. Arman even went so far as to say Topuria can absolutely knock Islam out, calling it an exciting and dangerous matchup. Here's what Arman said in this Russian interview with Sport 24. They offered me a main event in Abu Dhabi this July, but I turned it down because the opponent they suggested was ranked lower, someone I didn't want to fight. There was no point in taking that fight just for money. I'm not here to fight just for the sake of it. I'm ranked #1, and I've earned my spot. I fought my way through the top 10, beat guys ranked 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, and now that I'm here, I'm not handing out favors to someone ranked 10. No one gave me that kind of opportunity when I was climbing. The UFC offering me a guy like that, it felt like disrespect. I'm not asking for a title fight. I'm asking for a proper contender bout, or at least a clear agreement. Beat this guy and get the title shot. But there was no such deal. They were offering someone on a losing streak. At least give me a guy on a winning run. Someone like Dan Hooker, for example. They offered me Gamrot. Sure, there's a narrative for a rematch, but I don't need it. If anyone wants that fight, it's him, not me. Why should he get a gift like that? As for Islam and Ilia, I think Ilia deserves it. He's moving up, he's a champion, and that would be a really interesting fight. If Ilia lands clean, he can knock him out. He can absolutely do it. Chael Sonnen just crushed the hype. According to him, Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev isn't happening. Fans had their hopes up, thinking the former featherweight champ might get his shot at 155 gold. But Chael says Islam has made up his mind, and he's moving in a different direction. That dream matchup, off the table. According to the American Gangster's sources at least. Instead, the focus is shifting to Charles Oliveira. Chael believes we're far more likely to see Topuria take on Du Bronx next. Take his words with a grain of salt. Chael's known for doing a lot of talking. Ilia has already confirmed he's fighting at UFC 317 in June. Add to that the fact that Oliveira did a lot of talking in the past month or so, and you've got a perfect setup. Topuria isn't one to forget or forgive trash talk, and if anyone can bring out his mean streak, it's Charles. The buildup would be intense, and the fight even more so. However, the Ilia-Islam matchup is one for the ages, and hopefully we get to see it.
And I'm going to make sure that you really understand this. Islam is not going to fight Ilia Topuria, and it's for one reason. Islam's had 4 opportunities, plus a manager, plus Khabib. That's 6 times speaking for Islam, all saying in unison the same thing. I am not going to face Ilia because Ilia has not proven himself at 155 pounds. Islam would like to go to 170, and he would like to challenge for the championship of the world. So for anybody at 170 to say, I'm not going to face you because you have yet to prove yourself, do you see where it becomes a problem? And that isn't the fight or the direction anybody's going in anyway. And any time we're wasting to do that, and all of a sudden on the phone you're dealing with a bunch of nice guys. You'd better understand the politics and the time frame until Mr. Nice gets up and walks out of the room, because it's coming. Now, Charles calling for Ilia is wildly interesting.
Khamzat Chimaev has finally broken his silence on the rising tension between Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. Until now, no one had brought up the topic to him, but in a recent interview with Russian channel Usha Taika, when asked about the potential super fight, Khamzat confidently backed Makhachev, saying he expects Islam to get the job done. But it wasn't just a technical pick. Muslim fighters are known for sticking by each other's sides, no matter what. Up until now, Ilia and Khamzat have had a respectful, even friendly relationship. They've trained together in the past, with their intense sparring sessions becoming a hot topic in MMA circles. Not long ago, the two were even in Guram Kutataladze's corner together, showing no signs of bad blood. But since Ilia began going after Islam publicly, getting personal in some of his recent interviews, the dynamic seems to have changed. And now, for the first time, Khamzat responded not with indifference, but with clear aggression. His tone made it obvious. Ilya's constant trash talk about almost everyone on the roster is starting to get on Khamzat's nerves. One thing that I really dislike about some of these modern champions. Okay, look, I love Khabib and Islam. They're Muslim. I'm Muslim. They come from a mountain village like me. Same country, same small republic, like Chechnya and Dagestan. It's the same. I have a lot of brothers from Dagestan. Islam at 155 is a killer. I doubt his chances at 170, but at lightweight, he's a killer. No one will stop him, I'm sure. Especially some of these smaller guys that started shit-talking now. Wrestling is different, brother. Wrestling is superior to striking. We have the best wrestling in the world. We've shown it time and time again, and this time it won't be any different. Nickal previews his upcoming clash with Reinier de Ridder and gives the former one-double champ his due credit. De Ridder is no slouch. He's proven himself with legit submission skills, high-level grappling, and dominance overseas. Bo acknowledges that, noting de Ridder's success in other organizations and especially his slick jiu-jitsu game. But this isn't just another grappler versus grappler matchup. Bo's Olympic caliber wrestling and explosiveness bring a whole new level of pressure, and if de Ridder can't impose his BJJ early, it might become a long night. De Ridder thrives in scrambles and can catch opponents slipping, but against a control freak like Bo, who's been mauling everyone he touches, that's a massive ask. This matchup has hardcore fans fired up. You've got one of the best grapplers from the global scene stepping in with the UFC's top prospect, and both are confident they'll dominate.
Yeah, absolutely. This was a matchup that I asked for, so I feel like it's a matchup that's exciting for a lot of reasons. You know, he's had a lot of success in other organizations, had success in the UFC, and it's a natural step up for me. I think that I want to keep fighting better and better guys, and this is a guy that has a proven track record and, you know, many finishes, and it's an interesting matchup. Again, you know, similar matchup to the Paul Craig fight where he's got more of a jiu-jitsu style, but I think obviously him being on a win streak and also just having maybe a little more, just a different type of style on the feet, I think will prove to be an interesting fight, but I'm pumped up.
That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.